The sun hasn't set here for 42 days. There are epic mountains and dramatic fjords surrounding us. And if you're here in winter, you might be lucky enough to see the enchanting Northern Lights. Welcome to Norway. Join us as we explore one of the most appealing destinations in the world. Plus, we'll be revealing the precise spots of these viral Instagram photos and hiking to one of Norway's most iconic viewpoints. This may just be my favourite episode of the year because later on in this episode we're going to be taking a hike up there. And I'm a bit nervous. In our last video you would have seen that we successfully completed our mission to the Nordkapp. So after that we took a much needed break, exploring some of Norway's stunning beaches, breathtaking landscapes and even squeezing in a few midnight hikes before venturing south to where we are now. This is Lofoten. Located 100 kilometers above the Arctic Circle, the Lofoten archipelago consists of 7 main islands that arch out into the Norwegian Sea. It's known for its stunning landscapes, epic beaches and rich culture, making it the perfect place for any photographer. The other day I was actually doing some research and I found something that resonated with me very clearly, and that's with the Lofoten Islands, it's the pictures that really do all the talking. It was only yesterday we made it to the southernmost point of the Lofoten Islands, venturing out last night to capture one of the most beautiful sunset we've ever witnessed and capturing images that I've been wanting to capture in my portfolio for years. But more on those points in a bit.
We're starting our adventure today in the tiny picturesque fishing village of Reine, which has a population of just over 300 people. It's actually earned a reputation of one of the most beautiful places in the world and one of the most photographed locations in the whole of Norway. In fact, it's been a huge inspiration for loads of artists and films, including the Disney film Frozen. It's one of the best places to explore the Lofoten Islands, and it sits right under the Reinebringen peak, which we're hiking tomorrow, and I'm pretty nervous because there's over 1,600 steps that we need to climb to the top. We are here like mid-August, towards the end of the summer, so it is quite busy, it's peak season, but there is a massive car park right in the village of Reine, and we've been able to park there for just €22 for 24 hours, so it's not cheap, but it's really convenient. There's not really many free places to park here and stay, so it's just one of those things that we've kind of budgeted for. Plus there is a service point that's free right next door, so we definitely recommend staying there if you're wanting to visit Reine and do the Reinebringen hike.
So as we come out of the shops, we come to our first photography point. And even in this moody drizzle, it still looks epic.
There are 2 other fishing villages within walking distance of Reine, which also have some really cool photo locations, which we're going to share and point out. You just have to essentially walk along the main road though, and there isn't a path along it, so it's a bit sketchy with cars going by, but there wasn't really any free parking spots or paid parking spots on these other two islands, so it's about an hour and a half to the furthest one from where we've parked. So it's a little trog all the way around this harbour, but it stopped raining and it's quite nice.
It is recommended that you can get really personal with the islands via kayak, like these guys. So we've just made it to Sakrasoy Island, and we're starting off with one of two epic photo location points. And as you can see behind me, this is probably the most famous cabin in all of Europe, and you can see why with the mountain behind it. And the best thing about this point is that right next door is Anita's seafood restaurant that apparently does the best fish burger in all of Europe, according to our good friends Marissa and Sean.
£40 later for two of the Winnie the Pooh fish burgers. So that is the fish burger with all the toppings. So we've got smoked salmon and shrimp. So £20 each, which is quite expensive, so they better be good, but they look amazing. Time to test it. Ready? It is good. I'm so hungry.
So good. So good. Definitely recommend popping here, you know, if you're passing by. And just a stone's throw from Anita's seafood restaurant is this beautiful viewpoint, which is another iconic photo location. You have these beautiful yellow cabins sitting on the water with the mountain, and it's just mesmerizing, really. We'll get a couple of shots. So on this walk across the islands, if you get to Hamnoy, you've gone too far, because the photo viewpoint for number 4 on the list is actually from the bridge, and you do have to lean over this fence a little bit, or you can go through the rails, but it's a epic, iconic shot, which is my all-time favorite one. And yeah, there's the 4 shots that I thought about putting in this video. However, it is super busy and there's always people walking by, so let's be quick. Of course, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of amazing photos that you can capture here. It is just a dream for me to be here with my camera. And I do have my own Instagram page, Stan New Photo. Shout out to those that follow me, but I rarely post on there, to be honest, so they end up just sitting on hard drives. Jesus, running in some sandals, mate. Nice. So yeah, give us a follow on Instagram, where we'll share some of those photos at Coconuts and Camels. And we also share other travel tips and destination inspiration as well. But it's well worth walking that hour and a half or something from Reine to Hamnoy, because you can get more photos like this.
So we've obviously stayed in our camper van, but there are loads of accommodations here all around Reine and the other islands, including these iconic red traditional fishermen's cabins, or what's also known as a rorbu. They were originally used as temporary accommodation for fishermen when they were fishing along the coast of Lofoten, but now they're just accommodation options. And even here in Hamnoy, on this kind of island peninsula that we're currently on, is literally like 60 of these cabins that are all converted into accommodation now for travellers. We've got to get all the way back to our van because there's not a lot else to do here, to be honest, but they are really pretty to look at.
Okay, so we are almost back at the van now. As we keep seeing loads of kayakers, we thought we'd mention that it's around €100 to go on a guided tour, but to rent one yourself you actually need a certificate. So, you know, we won't be doing that anytime soon because we don't have one. One of the good things about doing this is that it's 9 o'clock now, roughly, just gone 9, and it's still daylight. So yeah, we're actually getting closer to the Reinebringen mountain, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So make sure to keep watching to watch us suffer through that tomorrow.
Doing good?
Oh, I'm so sweaty under this hat. But yeah. Whew. And just like that, we are back at the van. It's always nice to know that you can get back to your home after one of these walks or hikes or anything like that. But it's now time to flick on the kettle, have a good night's sleep, and prepare ourselves for a brutal yet amazing hike tomorrow morning. Hiking again as we're approaching the mountain. I forget how big it is. It's just not ready. I am not ready for this yet. Bloody hell.
1,978 steps, 2 to 4 hours. We're here. So we walked from here through, and we will go round and then up.
So it's only a short walk from the village of Reine, but already you can tell that this is a popular hike with all of the people walking towards the trailhead. In fact, in 2021 it actually had a record-breaking number of hikers on this trail. So yeah, it's a popular one. However, it was that actual year that it got a massive upgrade with new Sherpa-like steps leading the trail all the way to the summit. How are you feeling?
Pretty confident because we've done a lot of walking over the past 3 days, including hike up Manon, so I'm quite excited actually. We'll see how long that lasts.
How many steps to go?
Like 1,978. Great. Okay, I lie. I'm like 100 steps in and I'm already like, it's just a leg burner. It's been a long time since I've done the steps at the gym. Can we do it?
You got this? Have you got this?
No.
Oh.
Just pace ourselves.
big steps as well.
I know. Ooh. 299, 300, 301, 1,600 to go.
Whilst far from the highest peaks in Lofoten, the Reinebringen mountain apparently offers the most spectacular views over Reine, Hamnoy, and the other island that I can't remember the name of. Anyway, there we go, Sacrosoy. Or I hope it does anyway, because there's not much fun about this hike. It's just uphill, it's stairs, it's hot and it's sweaty. So as you can see, this is one tough hike. Even though it's well marked and easy to follow, they are pretty uneven, so you have to like concentrate on every step. Although the views are incredible already, so I'm excited to get to the top. And you can even see the mountains in the distance, which is like the mainland of Norway, which is pretty awesome. I don't know whether it's because I'm English or the fact that I don't like to make people wait, but on this hike, every time there's someone above letting us go, I always speed up and then I pass them and I have to stop. But anyway, look at these views. Magnificent views. How are you feeling?
Tired, my legs feel tired.
Yeah, it's a bum killer, isn't it, this? There's still so much further.
I think we're nearly at the top.
Oh, here we go, almost at the top. Oh my god. We did it. I'm starving. Time to sit up here and have some dinner and watch the beautiful sunset over these islands. Cheers.
Good.
You can see the van from here. I can't believe these views, they are insane. It's actually quite emotional really, thinking that we started this mission all the way back, and if you have been watching us for a while you'll see that we started this mission all the way back in Romania. So to get our home on wheels all the way to Lofoten is amazing, and I can't believe we've done it. And the reward are these views, because yeah, they're insane, insane. It's definitely one of those bucket list destinations that we've seen online and social media, and nothing really puts it into perspective as seeing it in real life. Time to go back down. What's the time?
It's 10 o'clock. It is crazy how light it still is here. These like candy floss clouds just floating above us, and then blue sky, which is quite good because when you do a sunset hike you can walk back down in the light. No head torches required.
Still brought them though, didn't you?
I did, because I bring everything just in case. I'm a just in case kind of person.
Back to flat land. which is great because my calves are absolutely burning right now.
Yeah, it was an epic hike though, and the views made it 100% worth it. Even though it was really busy, we would still recommend going at kind of sunset hour, because I do think it was quieter, because all day we kind of were looking up at the peak and it looked a lot busier than it was this evening.
Yeah.
And yeah, so if you're in Reine or Lofoten in general, come do this hike because it's a good one.
It is a good one, yeah. We'll take this opportunity to thank you for watching our episode and bearing with us with any sound difficulties, because I just realised our mic has been playing up quite a bit, so who knows what we've captured, to be honest. But anyway, if you have liked this video, then hit the like button, and if you want to be a champion to our channel, why not subscribe and hit the notification bell, because next episode is going to be an absolute corker. So join us next time as we set off with a mission to reach the top of one of the most famous peaks in the Lofoten National Park, sitting at over 1,700 feet. Definitely kind of regret going in the sea now. The Lofoten Islands is an archipelago. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Archipelago.
Always with the B-roll. Please give this video a like.